Hi, it's Karen
and Tim
from Stamping on the Back Porch. Welcome to another evening's chatting over cards. And I have some amazing cards to show for you tonight from some of the bundles that we as demonstrators could pre-order. So I have them tagged here so we can kind of go through them by bundles. This particular swap is from the advisory board Alumni. Stampin' Up! Used to have an advisory board with demonstrators on it each year, and I was very fortunate to be chosen to be on it one year. In fact, I still wear my ring. I have a Stampin' Up! Ring from being on the board. So one of the few pieces of jewelry. I have that. I have my mother's wedding ring. I don't wear much jewelry or own much jewelry. I think Tim has me beat in the jewelry department.
I wear my father's ring.
That's right. That's true.
Do you know why? Because we were both about 40 pounds.
We were both really skinny when we got married. Yeah, I don't know what happens, but
good cooking of Karen's husband.
So anyway, those of us that were on the advisory board still get together and do things on trips and stuff. And so if you've been around Stampin' Up! A long time, you'll probably recognize a lot of names on these swaps. So that'll be really fun. And there's just some stunning ones. Okay, we are ready to get started. I love this time of year and getting a bunch of swaps, as I have my Mondays just planned for the next 3 weeks because these amazing swaps that I get. And you know, swapping is one of the very best parts about being a demonstrator, I always like to say, if you like to stamp quantity cards and get it's just a very fun thing to do. The other cool thing is that these are all bundles, and you know, right now you get to add a bundle for free and with the starter kit, so it is the absolute perfect time to get that. So talk to me if you're interested, but here we go. Down, and then Tim, of course, at the end is going to show he picked out his favorite card. Good to see so many of you here. We have a miserably hot day here. Tomorrow it's going to rain all day, and then it's going to get cold. So I said, I don't know how many degrees drop. So
20,
I said
20 degrees.
So
now
anyway,
now on Wednesday.
So it's just all interesting how weather. Just let's see. Can we move this so we don't see so much stuff here? I guess it's kind of high tonight, so that's okay. We're going to hold them this way. Okay, we're going to bring it down. It's always, you know, depending on what we are doing for a video, we either have it up higher or lower. But yes, that works better. Okay, this will be easier to see. We're going to start with, so I'm just going to show you in here. The first group of cards is from the Sunflower, Celebrate Sunflowers bundle. It has a die. It is been just a current favorite of mine, and look at these gorgeous, gorgeous cards. And notice the different way of coloring. I always think that's really fun. This is on white, and it's got blends in 2 colors, a dark and a light.
You want to hold it out that far? If you do, I want to move that.
No, I can tell me what I should do. Well, here?
You never listen.
I know. I'm trying to listen. I'm trying to listen, Tim. Yes. Trying to make a change in my life. Evelyn, I am glad you got the notice too, so you can stay live. This is from Tammy White, made by Tammy White. Oh, this is good. I'll hold it right here.
Okay.
Okay. I also want to point out, I love how she's added the leaves and things, and those aren't stamped. Look how you can mix things that you've stamped and cut out with just the images, die cut. Before I go farther, I just want to say, you know, every month I send a card kit to anyone who places a $50 order through me or more. And so this month it is about the sunflower card. So I'm just going to show you. This is acetate in there. And because we can't send stamped images in the mail, I use only the die cuts. So these are just some fun, cool ideas. You can add any words that you want. But if you're getting the sunflower set, whether or not you're getting it, the card you can put all together. So you get 3 cards to make with the sunflowers, and then you get just a beautiful finished thank you card. That could be anything. So just add on. But I love, and so these are just great because these are focused on the stamp sets. So, you know, you get the most value if you get all of it. Now, a bunch of things I love about this. Let's see. This was made by Kim Williams. Love, this is the new brass paper in there. And now notice how she's colored hers also, but this is sponged and on, looks like the Bumblebee cardstock, the new cardstock. So I just want you to notice, this is on white paper and a blender pen. This is sponged and it's on Bumblebee paper, and they're both just stunning. I think this is what's so fun about what we crafters do. We can take an idea and do all kinds of things with it.
See, you won't do what you say. So
Oh, okay. Okay. Tim keeps trying. And then, as a whole nother idea, this is Dawn Oshusky. You don't even need to color it at all. How cool is that on the bumblebee paper? And then just these twigs done in brown. So this is just kind of done in the browns and yellows family. Thanks a bunch. And I think that is just beautiful too. Kathy says it's so fun to see ways to use the new stamps and dies. Yeah, I just get so excited to get things in the mail. I think these are really fun. And now if you notice this one, oh, we just have a bunch of these. This was the most, I don't know if it was the most popular or second most popular set. This is April Lopez. Now you're going to notice this isn't colored either. Now this is colored, this is not colored, but it's done in brown on the bumblebee, on yellow. Here it's done in yellow on white and then run through the new embossing folder. So it looks very canvassy. If you can see it, it just makes anything kind of look like a painting. So I think, isn't that another gorgeous idea?
Hold it a little closer and kind of move it back and forth just to show the texture.
Okay, let's see if you can see that texture. I should just talk and have Tim do the cards. You know, maybe that's a way that we could do it.
I could be the Vanna White.
Yeah, there we go. And here's another one, Diana Gibbs. And this one's watercolored. So isn't this just fun to see all these different ways? Oh wait, I bet this might be a blender pen too, but I just wanted to point out how she's done this outside. I'm not sure what this is. This could be either, because this looks like, yeah, I'm kind of thinking this is the blends too, but do you see how she's taken like smoky slate and gone around the outside for shadowing? Isn't that just stunning? Kathy grew up in Kansas, the sunflower state. Yeah, I love sunflowers, just the richness of the colors. And now for a totally different idea.
Say I got sunflower story.
Sure. He will anyway. Might as well say sure. No.
Probably 4 years ago, somebody asked permission to plant sunflowers along our crosstown freeway, County Road 62, which takes you. And so by July and August, there's full-grown sunflowers in a row, looking up at the planes that were landing. It was very cool.
Very interesting. Okay, now this is a fun fold.
She's just placating.
Okay, I'm placating.
She's
sure.
placating me.
Okay, placating. Okay, here we have just the outside again.
Thank you, Timmy.
And notice how this opens. And this is Jill Olson. And this part just tucks in under here. So this is what's holding it closed. So how cool is that? God, these are just beautiful cards. Tell me if I go too fast or anything. It's just fun. You know, you can always rewatch and just do a screenshot of the things that you wanted to see. You'll see these cards again because I'll show them when I'm doing classes. You know, I like to share them again.
I do think it's impossible for you to talk slower.
Yeah, I know. We've tried that, but it doesn't last very long. Okay, next we have a couple of cards from the World of Goods suite. And this is actually what we're using in my online retreat, which is the last full weekend in June. And you'll find a link for that. You can purchase just the online part and cut all your own paper. I'll give you information. You can purchase the supplies already cut and measured and ready. Or you can purchase that and the stamp sets.
25, 26.
Okay, so this is Beautiful World. So that is coming up. So we have 2 cards with this one. Okay, this is lovely. This is Meg Levin. And this is another new embossing folder. It's kind of an old world look, and it kind of looks like, I don't know, old crinkled paper. But isn't this cool? Adventure Awaits. I think this is really a fun stamp set. It's great for, I especially think of graduation cards. We've been hearing a lot of the drive-by graduation things. It's been really fun what they're doing, for graduating kids today. But for new job, anyone traveling, anything, Adventure Awaits retirement card, I think globes are just wonderful. And then this one too is Natalie Travis. The paper in this suite has foil. A lot of the pages are foiled and they're just really pretty in this. Isn't that just lovely? You make the world a better place. So another just gorgeous card.
So talk about that globe.
Yeah, this is a die.
A die. So, man, that's pretty.
Yeah, isn't that nice? And then this paper that goes with it that has a foil and the map. See how the foiling, it all just goes so well together. So it's just really a fun set. Next, we have this. We have one card using this, what is it called? Many Medallions die. And just look on this page. You can see how you can cut it apart and do different things with it. This is a really pretty card using that. And this is from Laura Bartow. And see how she's done it in white, and then she has colors under it. She has used just different stamping and colors to kind of bring out a different color. So I think that's pretty fun. Another lovely card. And notice this is a great way of doing ribbon when you don't want to add any bulk, because there's no notch or anything there to make your card higher. So that's good. And then next, this is Hippo Happiness, and this was inspired by Robin Carden for, when we reach the sales, we get to do that. So the Million Sales Achiever. And my favorite thing about it, it's got 3 different sizes and kinds, styles of nesting dies. But isn't this just adorable too? And then it's got these cute little animals. When in doubt, be a unicorn. I think, what a colorful, fun card this is. So this is going to be really a fun one. So that is awesome.
That is cute.
It is very cute. Next, so it's a little bit of a walk through the catalog, Once I get a bunch of swaps, then I'll do the official walk through the catalog when I've got something to go with most of them. This one, and just think, these are all things we could order early being demonstrators. So one of the awesome things about being a demonstrator is we get to order a month ahead of everyone else. We get our stuff early. So it's really another great time. Now, I was the other day, the Blossoms in Bloom comes with a bundle. And so there are 2 different dies, but I have 2 cards from this swap that only use the stamps. I just want to know that they all go together. Uh-oh. But, I don't know what happened, but some things fell off my bookshelf behind me. So here is this one. Oh, I've got 3 of them. They all use stamps. This one is by Evie DiPiazza. And look how cool this one is. I'm going to show these side by side because they're all so fun. This one is Ann Clemmer. And look how this has just a little bit of this. So even when you have a big stamp like this, you don't need to use the whole thing. This is off to the side. And this is smaller too. It's cut down. But isn't this awesome? They're all from the same big stamp. And this one is from Missy Shipman. I have to find the names. But I just think those are all just beautiful cards out of this. And these are not even using the dies. These are just the stamps. So you just get a whole lot of diversity by doing these. And next, let's see. Did I lose the Birds in the Nest? I need the Birds in the Nest one in here. I think I lost one of these. Okay, we're just going to pretend, okay? The Birds in the Nest. This is the other bundle that we're going to use on my retreat. So I think it's like Birds and Blooms Around the World or something. But I thought, because we can always use bird cards. And I thought the last retreat I did was just all feminine with a poppy parade. It was really fun, but I thought then to balance it out this time, we aren't going to do flowery sets. So, we just kind of change what we do. This is showing the new a label punch where you can make them any length you want, and look how fun that is there. Tim found the other birds, but it's best birds. But he's looking. I think it's anyway. This is Kim Peck, and I love how this is I love how this is sponged in the background. Isn't that just a fun, soft look? Oh, the page numbers. Yes, Tim would like the. So yes. This is. I will look this one up. Thank you for telling me that, because I just get scattered and I just start going. I think it is Birds and Branches, page 120.
I was on actually 118 when she took the...
Oh, sure he was. And if you believe that, I think my Post-it note. Got a little. But how fun is this? And see, this has dies to go with it too. But I thought, now here is what the bird looks like, just done without the stamp. And just how pretty this is. This one is Margaret Van Vliet. And then we have another one here. And I love this one too, Tammy Akerson. And look at this. It's like the bird sitting on a fence. These are just really cool. So, yeah, all these fun little changes are done differently. And this one, so you know, what a fun stamp set to work with. So that's page 120. I'll be good. I'll do that from now on. That's really a good idea. You know, I'd like to say I'm brand new at this, and I never thought of it, but I'm not brand new, and I didn't think of it. So, true confessions.
I'll tell you what, everything is brand new for
I know, every day's a new day.
Every day.
Oh, I hope some of you feel like that too. And this is one of the other most popular sets, Forever Greenery. The paper, the stamps, everything that goes with it, the colors, the stamp set. So I have several, quite a few. This, I think, would have been the number one set that we use. And that is page 108. It starts on 108. This is Jody Reinert. Notice how simple this is. And she just has the die on these two parts right here. So it really makes a cool texture. Oh, Pat, she's getting her starter kit really soon. So that's wonderful. A few of you have joined my team. And boy, we welcome a few more. I've got the welcome packets ready. They're going out tomorrow. We just finding time to get all this done. So I said, this is so fun. Thought that's just great. I love the simplicity of this. And it's just a really nice, very nice plain card. And now look at these gorgeous papers and things. This is Connie Heisey. And look, we have a strip of the pretty paper. And then these are the dies in this standalone too. I think this will my July kit will be with this set. So you see, I'm planning ahead, you know, so which is just kind of fun to do. But that's my current plan. But the other thing I love about these papers, they go with all of the different greens. So it's just pretty fun. I was going to see if I can find more. Like here is one. Well, now look at these colors. But well, I guess it doesn't show the DSP, so you can't really tell, but it does go with all these colors. This beautiful card is Leanne Graff. And notice how she's just taken these stamps and just scattered them all over and then put the words up top. Isn't that gorgeous? And I love the purple there with the pretty peacock. So I think that, you know, these colors are just beautiful. And here is another one. This one is Denise Jurgensen. Denise and I were on the board the same year. And this is showing these gold hoops. Now, they're not available yet. They won't be till July, but doesn't that add? Notice I should put a little ribbon here, and then the words go from under to on top. And then she used vellum to just the soft look to do that vellum right there. So I think that is just really a beautiful thing too. Oh, we love the hearts and the thumbs up. You guys are loving these. So that's really nice. Here is another gorgeous one. These are all just gorgeous. Cindy Bauman. So you can see the background paper. And this is from Tasteful Touches, the dies. Oh, I love all these new dies for words. Oh, these are so fun. But if you notice, she's got some of the plain accents just cut out and then a stamped one. So just the variety and the ins and outs. Before I move on, I don't know if I said, but we're going to have a party on Thursday night. So you'll see that right here at 7 o'clock. Bring your catalog. We're going to do a scavenger night. We're going to do some other things. It'll just be an hour. I like to keep things pretty short, but we're going to be doing a dozen drawings, and it will be live right at the end.
Is it online?
It's all right here. Oh, yeah, right. It'll be online, and we're just going to do we'll do fun things like scavenger hunts, and I'll probably show a few quick little things, but it will be fun. So mark your calendar. I'll still do Facebook Live at 1 also.
Guaranteed? Guaranteed fun?
Well, I don't know. I'm putting Tim in charge because it's party time. So I don't know, Tim. Do you want to guarantee that you stand behind? Sherry Lackey. And look, here we have another one. Put right here. Look at, these are all just gorgeous. And they keep on going. Here's another one. I think these are just stunning in the white and the pretty peacock, just the layering. And then a little bit of this gold that comes in a paper pack and the champagne dots scattered. But so 7 o'clock Thursday night. Everyone got that? And it'll be up, and I'll talk about it. If you are on my Thursday 1 o'clock live, I'll also remind you. But I thought I wanted to do a party earlier, but I knew a lot of you didn't have your catalogs yet. So I think are up to date now. We've sent out all the catalogs. So if you don't have yours in the next 2 days, do let me know. But we just wanted you, it's easier to play along. So I had to wait for that. And then this fun one by Joyce Ferrato. Look at this fun fold. Isn't that pretty? So the accordion fold that comes right out from there. Next, we're going to do, I was just talking about Tasteful Textures. This pretty border. This has the most beautiful set of dies that come with it, and they're all label dies. This is one shape, and a bunch of others. And I also love the stamps. So, beautiful stamp set. One of these is a bundle that I'm showing because that's what we were pre-ordering, and each one of them is one you could pick for free if you wanted to buy the starter kit. It is an amazing deal because these are like $50 bundles. Amy Story. Look how pretty this is with the different papers. Here's the new embossing folder again, and here's that die. She's used it to stamp a bunch of background things on. There are both of the dies that I pointed out. Here's another one from the set. Here's another one. So she's using 4 of the dies right on this card. Isn't that fun to just make different shapes and layer them? And here is with the paper and another of the dies. And this opens like this. This is Brandy Bernard. And this is one of the folds that we did in the video. It was Shannon West's idea, but it was a double fold. If any of you need the link for that, let me know. But they're just beautiful, simple cards. And it's a double one-sheet wonder. And it's just awesome. And I did them with the greens, the fern ones. But it's so fun to see them in other things too. And here is another one by Janice Waitman. And look at the addition of this done in vellum. So this is just out, and look how simple the stamping is. I think that is just really pretty and just a beautiful die on your paper. Very simple card, add a few rhinestones, and I think that is just really elegant. Oh, if you need a catalog, Diane, I will put a link on here too. They're free. I just have a place you go fill in your name and address, and then I will pop it in the mail right away. So just look, give me 5 minutes till when it's over, and I'll just have a link right up there.
Give her about 7 minutes. Maybe 10.
And yes, I did. And another gorgeous one. This new blue is awesome. This is Jennifer Cotton. And look what she's done with an upside down flower and a right side up flower, and this new blue. The blue is just perfect. The midnight, what is it called again? Something I'm having trouble. Misty Moonlight. Oh, it'll come to me.
Why did you look at me?
I know, like Tim would know. But here are 2 more of the dies again. And isn't it fun to layer dies? And I like how she put these little circles. Kind of looks like rope, only it's way too fancy to be, a rope. I have 2 more, and then Tim will show his. Yes, that wood. We're coming on the wood grain paper. Oh my goodness, that's another great set. And then here's another totally simple monochromatic card. Sandy Rule, done in grays, and just look how stunning. We've got the gray feather, we've got the gray through the embossing folder. So this is the going gray, the darker, and then the smoky slate, and a little bit of silver. I think just a very stunning card. And this again is one of those dies. So those label dies are often just fun for accents. You don't need to use them to stamp on, but I just love how they work together. So those 2 dies are together right there. And then the last one, this shows the in colors. This is Georgia Jaguar. And these are the 5 in colors. 5 new colors. You can just see them, and she's just stamped on each of them. And this is the new punch again. So you can decide if you want like a short label or a long label. She used the same thing underneath here. So that's really fun. And now, Tim, you can show your choice.
Okay. Okay. So I am highlighting Linda Bauman.
And it's another of the accordion folds.
Isn't this cool?
Look at her details.
I just love it.
And you see how you just could write in here, could also write in here. But notice how she's added that new embossing folder there too, and then the 3 different colors and the thanks going straight across there.
And the little ribbon.
Lot of attention.
So nice.
Kathy says she's finding more and more that she's enjoying cards in shades of gray and shades of brown. That's true.
Shades of green. Is
and that's
green
shades of
gray?
green. But grays and browns are talking about like a lot of neutral things. So it's just very fun. Yeah, these are beautiful cards. Thanks, guys. So we hope you have a wonderful week, and we'll see you twice on Thursday. Here at 1 for our regular Facebook Live, and at 7 for a kickoff party. So hopefully you'll come for both. Now, and do call me if you have any questions. I'm going to put up links to the free catalogs, to the upcoming retreat that we're doing, and information about the party. So it's all good. Let me know if you have questions.
Can I explain my hat?
Mm-hmm. Well, I bet they could guess why you're wearing a hat.
I wash my hair, and this form fits my hair.
He's waiting for the.
It is too hot to be wearing a wool hat from Ireland. So.
Yeah, but is wearing it anyway, and it is what he called great clips, and it was people were saying it's like a really, really long wait.
Hour
so
and a half.
Pretty soon we're going to get in.
Mm-hmm.
Until then, we'll all remember these days when no one got their hair cut. So
I know it.
We're all just fine.
Returning to being a hippie.
Thanks, everyone, and good night.
Okay. I'll go turn off the camera, so keep talking.
Just let me know. I love getting phone calls, way more than making them. So 612-929-1277. Good night.
Bye.